My Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. My Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Hold on. Take this off real quick. Let's go. Minnesota Viking fans, I got a couple of questions for you. You know what I mean? This is some real talk right here. And first question is, do you trust the Vikings offense and defense? You know what I mean? And how do you feel about the injury report? We're missing a linebacker still that is very big on this defense. We didn't know until we started losing a couple of games. You know what I'm saying? So those are the two questions. And man, let's just start it off like this. We're just going to keep it real. We're going to start with the injury report. And then I'm going to talk my talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk that talk. I'm going to talk that talk about everything else. Vikings, you know. See, the Vikings are in a crucial moment right now when it comes to the season because they almost have to win this game against the Colts tomorrow night, which I will be live, hopefully with the squad. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking we're going live. It's going to be a few of us. Zoe, Yogi, D Woods, myself is about to go down tomorrow. So tune in for that. But also, yeah, man, like I'm just thinking about this injury report, and let me put it up right on the dang on screen because we got to talk about it, y'all. We have to talk about the injury report because I'm going to keep it all the way real with each and every one of y'all. I'm going to keep it real. See, when it comes to the Minnesota Vikings injury report, you know, we don't have Darisaw no more. It's a wrap for him for the season. But there's a player on defense, and I'm pretty sure if you're a Viking fan, you know who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And his name is Blake. Y'all know the rest. Blake Cashman. Toe injury. I'm really curious on what the heck is going on with the toe, bro. Like, what's really going on, man? He didn't practice on Wednesday. He didn't practice on Thursday. Didn't practice on Friday, and he's out for the game. That's the game status for tomorrow. And what's the defensive tackle? Taki Tamani. Yo, I'm sorry if I jacked his name up. You know what I'm saying? If I jacked his name up, my bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? My bad. You know what I mean? But he's out for the game as well. But then we got some questionables, right? Most likely these questionables are they're going to play, right? We'll see what happens when it comes to that. Dalton Reisner is questionable. Full practice on Friday. Also, Caleb Evans, our cornerback, you know, he had a hip injury. Full practice on Wednesday, full practice on Thursday, limited practice on Friday. So questionable for tomorrow night. And we also have certain players. See, these are all going to play right here. Look, you know, TJ Hawkinson, he's back, y'all. TJ Hawkinson. Yo, Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with TJ Hawkinson is back like he never left. I'm so happy about TJ Hawkinson finally being on that dang on football field, man. It seemed like it was way too long. One of the best tight ends in the game. Let's keep it real, man. The offense has not been the same. It has not been the same for the Minnesota Vikings. And I'm going to keep it all the way real with you, man. We got to figure something out. I know he's coming back, but we got to get Jordan Addison the ball, man. We got to get him the ball as well. But I am so happy that TJ Hawkinson is back from his knee injury. Full practice on Wednesday, full practice on Thursday, and you know the vibes on Friday. So I'm happy for TJ. We got Phil Jackson. He going to play. If he, you know what I mean? If he gets the opportunity, Josh Oliver, David Quinterberry. We're going to see what happens, man. We're going to see what happens. And shout out to Quasi for cooking and getting that bull Cam Robinson. I just made a video, was it yesterday? And I said, should the Minnesota Vikings make a big splash before the NFL trade deadline. You know, the bull Dexter Lawrence is the guy. The big name Quinnen Williams is another guy, but the Jets just won, so I don't know if we're going to get him. You know what I mean? And J.C. Horn, the cornerback, I believe he's on the Panthers. So there's some people that, you know what I mean, we definitely interested in, you know what I mean? And I feel like we got a chance to do something this year. We just got to get healthy and we got to make some moves. You feel me? But how do y'all feel about the injury report? Let's go to the Jets real quick. You know, I hope the best for them, but, you know, I hope they don't do good against us. You feel me? So they got a couple. They only got one out, and that's Bernhard Rahman, tackle concussion. And then they got questionable pain, defensive end. Everybody else it looks like they good, man. You know what I mean? Everybody else is good on their team. So we're going to see what happens. And I made the game preview between the Colts and the Vikings before they made the announcement that what's his name? Richardson's he's not playing. So we're going against Joe Flacco. So, and I don't really care about that. I think we still gonna win. I know he's a veteran. I think he already won a Super Bowl already. He's a little bit up there in age. I said in the video, I said I would be a little bit more nervous if Joe plays, but it is what it is. We're gonna see what he does, and I feel like Brian Flores, he got to do it. And that goes into my next question: do you trust the Minnesota Vikings defense? Do you go Birds? Nah, bruh. Nah. Do you trust the Minnesota Vikings defense against for the rest of the NFL, the rest of the season? You know what I mean? Against every team, because we got to go against some tough teams later on in the season, and we had a tough matchup against the Colts. I mean, I'm not putting nothing past any team because we got to get these wins, man. And you know the old saying, any given Sunday. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow night. But let's put up some stats. Let's put up some. So what Fox is saying when it comes to the rankings, when it comes to the defense for the Minnesota Vikings, right? So when you talk about the Minnesota Vikings and you talk about their total defense, they are ranked. Let's see where they're at. Let's see where the Vikings. They're ranked 18, so they're like middle in the pack, middle in the pack. All right, you know what I mean. We'll see what happens when it comes to that. Giving up 346.9 yards a game. Now we need to change that, brother. We need to change that. You know what I mean? I want to see some horns, man. I don't want to see. Yeah. Let's go to the bowl. You know the vibes when you hear that. You know, I don't want to see teams just make it seem like our defense ain't even on the dang on field. But let's look at the passing defense. See, this is the weak part of this Vikings defense more than anything. We're ranked number 30. We are ranked number 30 out of 32 teams. Can I talk that? Oh my gosh. Do you trust the Vikings defense, y'all? I do. But we have to somehow get some pressure on the opposing quarterbacks. It just seems like to me, we're not getting to the quarterback. And that's a fact, man. I don't even care about the numbers when it comes to sacks. We're not last in sacks in the league and all that, but we're just not getting to the dang on quarterback, man. Last couple of weeks been very the Vikings defense been very kind of suspect, you know what I'm saying? And we got to get it together, man. I don't care what quarterback is on the opposing team. We got to play better. We got to apply more pressure, and it can't just be coming from the defensive ends. It has to be the defensive tackles. It has to be the linebackers, the safeties, everybody. Teamwork make the dream work. We got to do something. We got to do better, man. If our corners can't, I don't even want to get to it, but we'll see what happens when it comes to that. But we have to be able to do a little bit better when it comes to the pass defense. So I ain't gonna give no shot. I ain't gonna call out nobody. But besides Stephon Gilmore, please, man. He's been doing all right overall, but he's been, I don't know. So when it comes to the Russian defense, right? Let's see what our Russian. See, our Russian defense is on point, man. Our Russian defense is top 3 in the NFL, baby. We top 3 in the NFL when it comes to Russian defense. I don't know about the last couple of weeks, but overall for this whole season, we've been really good at stopping the run. Crazy, I still need you to get a dang on defensive tackle, man. I really do. Us Viking fans, we want to see the William Wall again somewhat. We want to see a Kevin Williams, Pat Williams caliber defensive tackle. And you know how you gotta go make that trade. That's how you're going to get it done. You gotta go make a trade. You're gonna have to give up a first round pick. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Some people say save the picks. Man, use those picks so we can win a dang on Super Bowl. We ain't win one in the history of the Vikings. Go use those picks to get a defensive tackle. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But look, we number 3. That is awesome. We only allow 3 rushing touchdowns. We're only allowing 83.9, you know what I mean, rushing yards a game. So it's night and day. So when it comes to passing, we're giving up 263. We rank number 30 and gave up 14 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? That's not looking good. But when it comes to the run, we stopping the run. It ain't about nothing. So we just got to figure that out. Like when we do the zone, when it comes to zone defense in the middle of the field, we just got to figure out something with that because that's why our passing defense is so bad. But when it comes to the run, we've been solid, man. It's just we went against a couple of teams that can run the ball. You know what I mean? And we had to do better, though. We have to do better. When it comes to scoring defense, let's see where we at in scoring defense. We're ranked 9. So we're only giving up 19.6 points a game on average, and we gave up 17 touchdowns this season. So you know what I'm saying? But we're pretty good when it comes to the scoring defense. We're not allowing a lot of teams to run up the score on us all like that. So that's good. And then when it comes to red zone defense, you know what I mean? Red zone, let me see what this. They got the Bears number 1? What? Hold on, man. I'm going to get to the comments. I know there's some people in the comments. Bears are ranked number 1 in red zone defense. They're only allowing 36.8% of teams to score when they're in the red zone. That's pretty good. That's really good. What am I saying? Lions are 9. Chiefs are 10. Where are the Vikings? I don't see the Vikings in top 10 now. I don't see the Vikings in top 10. Where we at, man? Where we at? Did I miss them? Did I miss them or something? Why we keep going down lower and lower, man? I don't like what I'm seeing, man. I'm at 24 and I don't see no Vikings name. Oh yeah, we are at 20. We're literally at 24. We're tied with the Titans. We're giving up. Oh my gosh! In the red zone, they got a 61.9% chance of them getting a touchdown. We gotta stop the cap. Hold on, bro. Stop the cap. The cap. Really? Stop the cap. We gotta stop it, man. We gotta figure out something, man. We need to give up field goals instead of touchdowns. We gotta give up field. All right, come on, man. Third down defense. Now let's look at the third down defense, y'all. Third down defense for me is crucial, and we are top 10. We are top 10, y'all. Let's go. Let's press the horn for that. That's the horn, man. White Nation, stand up, man. White Nation, stand up. So we are ranked number 8 to be exact. We're giving up 33% of the time. We're giving up a first down on third down. We're doing pretty good with that. We're top 10. As long as we're in top 10, I'm good. I'm actually surprised. I thought it would be a little bit worse than that. But do you trust the defense of the Minnesota Vikings? I do. I feel like Brian Flores is going to. He has to do something. That's all. Maybe because I love the Vikings and I'm cheering for the Vikings, but I feel like we did so good the first 5 games. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, after the last 2 games, we lost 2 games in a row. Oh, the Vikings defense is trash. I'm not doing all that. I'm not going to be one of those fans. I'm going to be optimistic, and I feel like the coaching staff, the head coach, and Brian Flores are going to figure a way to do better in general when it comes to the defense, especially the passing defense, and applying pressure to the opposing quarterback so he's not sitting in the pocket looking pretty. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get to some other things. Shout out to Dylan Dotson in the building. And seriously, Larry, yo, it's about to go down, man. This is crucial time for the Vikings. We have to win. You know what I mean? We got to turn this thing around. Facts. I'm beginning to lose faith in our coaching. They need to show me they can make adjustments when necessary. And I 100% agree with you. I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible, but I can't take away those 5 straight wins. So we got to look at it like that. And then hopefully they can copy what they did in the first 5 games and we can win some of these games, get some wins in bunches because our division is simply stacked. But my biggest concern is literally when it comes to the defensive side of the ball, is the pass defense. Our pass defense has been struggling. Let's keep it real. It's been bad lately. Let's keep it all the way 100. It's been bad, and we got to do better, because when we giving up all these passing yards, they getting first downs all the dang on time. I'm not liking that, man. We got to figure it out. Shout out to Steve in the building. Shout out to Steve in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing to Bull. You know, we doing live games for every single Minnesota Viking game. I might be having the whole squad with me tomorrow, so we'll see what happens with that. But I usually go live every single Sunday, every single Viking game. I am a diehard Viking fan, a diehard Sixer fan, and a diehard Phillies fan. Philly, everything besides football. Y'all know the vibes. And if you're wondering why I'm a Viking fan, it's because of the greatest wide receiver of all time, and his name is Randy Moss. You know what I mean? I had to talk my talk real quick.
Talk
my talk real quick. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. What else? All right, now let's get to the offense. Do y'all trust the offense, y'all? Do y'all trust the offense? Let's talk about the offense. We already talked about the defense. I'm not going to keep going on and on and on and on and on about the dang on defense. We know what we got to do. We got to change up that the secondary is the biggest weak. No, we got a lot of weaknesses. We got to be able to stop the run, and we got to be able to apply pressure, and we got to be able to have better pass defense in that zone defense. But let's talk about the offense. Do you trust the offense? After the scripted plays, I'm gonna put the stats up here, y'all. I'm not even just gonna be talking. I'm gonna go with my opinion, you know what I mean? But I'm not just gonna just talk. You feel me? I'm gonna actually have some stats to back up what I'm saying. And look, man, look. As much as I'm a diehard Minnesota Viking fan, after KOC's scripted plays, it seemed like he lost in the sauce. But let's talk about total offense, right? Let's talk about total. Hold on, like I see a comment. I see the comment. What's going on? My boy Larry said, pass D, get him. Oh, you ain't lying. On the same. Yup. Over the 2 straight games. Yup. That's on Flores. Facts. It's definitely on Flores. But I don't know what they're going to do to stop it. That's what I'm concerned about. All right, so look. Total offense. We are ranked. We're supposed to be an offensive team. We're not in the top 10. Am I overlooking it? Because I don't see us in the top 10. We're not in the top 15. Oh my gosh, how low we going? How low can we go? Go. How low can we go? We're not 16, 17, 18. We are 19th in the NFL in total offense, y'all. We got to do a little bit better than that. KLC, you are the head coach. You're more of the offensive coordinator as well. You're calling the plays. We need to do better after those scripted plays. So we're scoring. We're getting about 325 yards. We have 21 touchdowns on the season. Now let's talk about passing offense. Where are we ranked in passing? We have one of the best wide receiver tandems. We have one of the best wide receiver duos in the whole NFL. Where is the passing offense for the mighty Minnesota Vikings? Let's keep it real. We're not even in top 10. See, I go to the first 10 and I say, all right, look, you got the Falcons. You got the Packers in the top 10. You got the Commanders in the top 10. You got the Lions in the top 10. You got the Seahawks at number 1. You got the Buccaneers at 2. You got the stinking Cowboys at number 3. You got the 49ers at 4. You got the Ravens at 5. Stop the cap. You got the Chiefs at 11. Rams at 12. And I feel like the Rams will actually be a little bit better than that because they just got their 2 wide receivers back from injury. So the Vikings are ranked 17. So there are 16 teams better than the Vikings in passing offense. That's crazy. With a Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. I know we're about to get TJ Hockenson now. I understand all that. But the Jaguars got a better passing offense. Get out of here. The Jets? What? Man, I don't know, man. I know they got Devontae Adams. But come on, man. I don't understand it. So let's get to the rushing offense. We better be top 10. Are we not top 10 again? Dang, we not even top 10. Yo, this is crazy. So you got the Ravens 1, Eagles 2, Commanders 3. And you want to know what the common denominator, the top 3 teams? All their quarterbacks be running like crazy, man. All of them. Especially the Ravens and the Commanders. I think Jalen Hurts last week had like 3 rushing touchdowns. That bull, Man. Y'all woke up a monster. All right, let's get it. So we're not in the top 10 in rushing. So where are we at in rushing? Y'all can't tell me we this low in rushing. Nah, where we at? We're number 22 in rushing too. Yo, we gotta get the. Our offense is not doing the best right now. Let's keep it real. We're ranked 22 at a 32 teams, 111 yards a game, which is pretty good, honestly, when you really think about it. But our passing offense is not even that good. We're ranked number 18 in that. We got to get these. They got to get these numbers up. We're supposed to be a more explosive offense. That's just my opinion, and I'm not hating on the Vikings. So people are like, you're always hating on them. No, I'm not hating on the Vikings. I'm just a concerned Viking fan, and what I'm seeing, I need them to step their game up because this is a must win against the Colts Sunday Night Football. Facts, big facts. It's a must win. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, the Vikings are doing outstanding, even though they're not at the moment. Like, come on, let's keep it real. All right, so are we at top? So when it comes to scoring defense, scoring offense, are we top 10? And we are top 10. We're averaging 26.9 points a game. Total touchdowns on the year is 21. I would like to see that average go up to 29, 30 points a game. Let's keep it real, man. That's just how I feel. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. As a diehard Viking fan from PA, Philly, everything besides football, I want to see the Vikings scoring offense a little bit higher. I know they up their top 10, but I want to see a little bit more. I want to see more. I want to see better. I want to see the Vikings at their best. You know what I mean? Because if they play at their best, they definitely one of the best teams in the NFL, a contender. All right, now let's look at the red zone offense. I'm going to get to the comments shortly. So we are top 10 in red zone offense, which I am actually surprised because it seems like we don't score a lot, but we do all our damage in the first quarter, it seems like. First quarter, first half, and then we just slow down from there. But we are top 10 in scoring offense. We have, red zone offense. I'm sorry, red zone offense. So every time we get into the red zone, we scoring pretty much, but it doesn't, I don't know, man. Like, are we getting into the red zone enough? Because I don't know. You know what I mean? My eyes tell me otherwise, but the stats are saying that we number 7, and every time we get into the end zone, we got a 65% chance of getting a dang on touchdown, which I absolutely love. But something about that stat just seems like it's a lie because it just seems like we've been struggling a lot lately scoring. But maybe it's just me. You know what I mean? All right, so third down offense, y'all. We top 10 in third down offense. Meaning, do we get first downs on third down a lot of the times? Are we top 10? We got the Buccaneers 1, Chiefs 2, Ravens 3, Commanders 4, Bengals 5, 49ers 6, Lions 7, Cardinals 8, Chargers 9. Where's the Vikings? Falcons are 10. And they're tied with the Cowboys at 10. And they're tied with the Jets at 10. And we're 13, bruh. Yo, I got to put them with the nah, bruh. Nah. I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say right now, man. I feel some type of way, bro. Like, for real. Yeah, after the scripted plays, pass, I got that. After the scripted plays, quarter, nothing other again. That's coaching. Darnold holds the ball and throws deep without there, so he's got it rid of. Yeah, he has to. And that's why I have so much respect for Quasi for getting Cam Robinson. I don't think Cam Robinson is going to start this game. I don't know how that's going to work. But I just look at it like you had to get that replacement at left tackle. You just had to, or the season was over. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Like, that's just my opinion. He got that starting quality caliber left tackle, and I love that. So it gives me a little bit more hope. But either or, he has to get rid of the ball sooner. You cannot hang on to the ball. You cannot hang on to the ball for 5 seconds and go on vacation and think you're just going to sit pretty in the pocket. You got to get rid of the ball. So that goes to show you, like, Sam Darnold, he needs to throw the ball away. Or it's the play calling where KLC is like, he's choosing plays that the routes have to really develop, and it's going to take more time. But come on, man, you got to do those quick slants. You got to do something different. You got to change it up. Dylan Dodson said, lack of execution is going against KOC pretty heavy. Let's remember Naylor catches that wide open touchdown last week. This week, that second half offense feels different. Yes. So it's a combination of the wide receivers got to make the plays too. And I agree. Naylor got to make them type catches, man. And I'm so happy TJ Hockenson is back because honestly, I think TJ Hockenson is literally the second. No, he's not the second wide receiver. He's a tight end, obviously, but he's the second targeted offensive player. You know what I mean? He's that good of a tight end. So I'm so happy that finally TJ Hockenson is back so that can help out. But yeah, man, Naylor got to make them catches, man. He's speedy Naylor. I like him, but is he a wide receiver 3? Do you think he's a wide receiver 3? I'm not hating. I'm just stating. I'm just asking a question. I'm not saying that the man's not good. I'm just saying, is he a wide receiver 3? That's just, I don't know. That's a question. You know what I mean? Sounds like statistically we're not a top tier team. Maybe that 5-0 start was a little. It could be. But then you got to think of the injuries. Just think about what we lost. We lost one of the best left tackles in the NFL, right? On top of losing the best left tackle in the NFL, we didn't have TJ Hockenson. What else did we lose? We lost somebody else. Oh, we didn't have Cashman. You know what I mean? So we lost him. He's a big part of that defense. You know what I mean? He's the captain on that defense. He runs the ship on that defense on the field. I'm pretty sure Cam Robinson is starting this week. I hope so. He needs to. We need him badly. Hopefully he's one of those brothers that could really grasp all, like, not, I'm not gonna say grasp the whole playbook in a week, but hopefully he can get that playbook good enough where we're not having all these false starts, because I'm getting tired. Is it just me, y'all? Or it can't just be me. Like, what's up with all the false starts, man? I don't know if that's coaching. I don't know if that's our center. I don't know if it's our quarterback, but we got to stop with all the false starts. So hopefully Cam Robinson, I wouldn't be mad if he got a false start or two because he's just getting into the offense. But like lately, it just seems like we're having a lot of false starts, and we got to figure out something to change that up. You know what I mean? We got to change that up big time. But yeah, man, like that's the offense, man. Our offense isn't like really, hold up, third down offense. We top 10 in that. So, but overall offense is all right, but we got to do better, especially passing. Like, we got the best wide receiver in the game. How are we not a top 10 in offense? That doesn't even make sense to me. Like, how? Even though we didn't have TJ Hockenson, you still got Jordan Addison. So how can we not be a top 10 passing offense? That doesn't, something has to give. And look, you don't have to always go for the home run play. Do the quick little plays. Like I said, the quick slants, the short slants. I'm thinking Madden right now. I'm like, yo, do something short. And then they can maybe break a tackle and it could be a big gain. But it just seems like we're always going for the home run play every single play. And you can't do that all the time. You can't. And I feel like we still have to establish that run. I hope we don't forget about the run game. Is so important. And I want to see Cam Akers get an opportunity as the second string running back. I'm not hating on Ty Chandler. I'm not hating on Ty Chandler. But like I said in my last video I just did, I feel like Ty Chandler, I don't know, man. I got a question mark. I hope the best. I hope I'm wrong, but I have some questions. Can he be a RB2? Can he be the RB2? Shout out to TY in the building. I don't see the Vikings losing this game. No way. I don't see them losing this game at all either. But we said the same thing about the dang on Rams. So look, I'm not underestimating any team for the rest of the season. I'm not underestimating no team. We got to earn it as Vikings. I don't care about our start. We have to earn every single win for the rest of the season. I don't care what name is on the jersey of the opposing team. I don't care what symbol is on the helmet of the opposing team. That team can literally be 0 and what week we on? 0 and 8 or 0 and 9. I don't care. We have to earn every dub, because if we don't start winning now, it's going to be spooky for the Vikings because of the fact that NFC North is so stacked. The Lions are good. The Packers are good. The Bears, they're not bad. So we got a lot of competition right now. So we got to start winning. We're not underestimating nobody right now. And by the way, if please hit the like button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down. We're going live for every single Minnesota Viking game. It does make sense when Darnold is your quarterback. Us Viking fans should enjoy this season, but real dynasty begins. Yeah. You know what it is, because we wasn't. You know what it is. This comment really is so true, right? What happened, Dylan, is how the season started. Us being 5-0, it got us drinking the purple Kool-Aid. You know, that purple and gold Kool-Aid when you mixing the flavors together, grape and lemon or whatever. It got us drinking the purple and lemon Kool-Aid because of the fact that we started off so well and we don't want this season to end. But realistically, Sam got to prove to us, man. Sam got to play a lot better. You can't hold the ball too long, and that's the reason why the offense is just looking bad, man. In the play calling, something got to give. But I understand what you're saying. That JJ to JJ, I'm looking forward to that. I cannot wait to see that. You know what I mean? So you know the vibes with that skull to the bowl for that. I agree. I agree. Protect the quarterback. Yeah, we got to. Teams are expected to pay more attention to the Vikings because they are winning. That's true. But my whole thing with my bull Larry said earlier, after the scripted plays, after the teams got film on you for the first 5 weeks, this is what he said in other words. What about the adjustments? What about the coaching staff adjustments? The only thing that I know is almost a guaranteed for the Vikings right now, and let's keep it real, is the dang on field goal kicker. That man that bull got a leg, man. I think he could kick a 60-yard field goal and he will have still a couple more feet to go. That man is so accurate. That man, I don't think he missed a field goal yet this season. Other than him, we got some question marks when it comes to certain parts of our defense and certain parts of our offense and the play calling with our offense. But we got to figure it out. This is the week we have to definitely figure it out, because I personally, I don't want this season to be over, but I'm telling you this right now. And look, I'm trying to let y'all know, we got to win this game. If the Vikings lose this game and the Packers and the Lions win their game, I'm not going to say the season is completely over because we still got games to play. But it's going to be very hard to win a division, and you're going to have to look at a wild card after that. If we happen to lose against the Colts, you're going to be looking at a wild card at best, because our division is so good. You know what I mean? But everyone is really coming up with a game plan. Yeah, we try to. The more the season goes, the more you got exposed. Yeah, true. The more our middle of our zone defense is getting exposed. But the reason why I said it earlier was the injury report is Blake Cashman, our linebacker. He has a toe injury. You know, he didn't practice all week and he's out for the game. He is the captain. He is what makes this defense go. I didn't know how important he was on this team until you never know what you have until it's gone. You ever heard that saying before? You never know what you have until it's gone. And Blake Cashman is a dog. Blake Cashman is the captain. Blake Cashman was covering up a lot of flaws on his defense. And Blake Cashman, him being out the last couple of games, there's a common denominator. And when he's not playing, the Vikings defense looks like they're going to struggle. You know what I mean? So hopefully somebody can get it together. Ivan Pace Jr., the linebackers, man. I need to see something, man, this game. Jonathan Grenard, I need to see somebody do something. Patrick Jones, who else? Andrew Van Ginkel. I need something from the linebackers, defensive ends. I need something, man, for real. I really do. This week is a crucial week when the thing you're most confident about is the Vikings kicker. That's scary. Bro, and look, it's a scary feeling, ain't it? It's a scary feeling because it's just like, I'm so glad Kwesi drafted the bull. I'm so glad he drafted him. But at the same time, it's like he's the only guaranteed almost. Everybody else is struggling. We don't know. And look, and I'm not trying to complain. I'm a concerned Viking fan. I watched 9 weeks of this team. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl. We trying to win a Super Bowl. And when I see the flaws, I'm going to not sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sit there and say, yeah, the Vikings have no flaws. They're doing everything perfect. No, I'm not one of those type of fans. I'm going to keep it real, and I'm going to talk that talk about it. It is what it is.
Talk that talk.
People might not like it. People might like it. I don't know. But I'm going to still be me regardless. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all and say, yeah, the Vikings are everything is perfect. No, I'm not doing that. Shout out to DFJ Hoops. Shout out to DFJ Hoops. But I'm going to have to hit you with the nah, bro, when you got the Eagles sign.
Nah,
we ain't doing none of the Eagles
nah.
talk. I honestly love the Philadelphia fan base. I'm talking about the Phillies. I'm talking about the Sixers and the Flyers and the Union. And yeah, but when it comes down to NFL football, y'all know the vibes. Y'all see the Bryce Harper stuff on the is it my right side, left side, whatever. I got the Adrian Peterson jersey in the back. I got Drew Holiday. I got Joel Embiid, and my wife got me the one that has Joel Embiid. It has Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons on it. So I have it on my wall. I'm not a big fan of Tobias Harris. I'm not a big fan of Ben Simmons. But I said, my wife, I gotta be cool. I put it on my wall. I put it on my wall, babe. I put it on my wall. So, but yeah, I got that joint on my wall. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. DFJ Hoops is in the building. Shout out to my guy. But yeah, man, I don't know what to think, man. When it comes down to it, we got to show up. And when it comes down to it, I believe we can do so much better because I seen it in the first 5 weeks. But I seen flaws. That every team has flaws, but I seen crucial flaws. And the crucial flaw that I seen from week 1 and so on, even though we were winning, was it's just like the scripted plays after they're done. It's bad for us. You know what I mean? And as the season went on, when it comes to the defense, and especially when Cashman got hurt, that middle of the zone is open. You know what I mean? Like I said before, when it comes to, you ever see the show with Oprah Winfrey when she was like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you, and you. That's what it is when it comes to the opposing offense. You get a catch in the middle of the Vikings defense. You get a catch in the middle of the Vikings defense. Oh, and you in the back, you can get a catch as well. That's what it looked like. I'm keeping it real. That's why our passing defense is ranked number 30 out of 32 teams. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say we're the best defense. Right now, we top 18. We middle of the pack. When it comes to, and it's because of the pass defense, man. You know what I mean? Yes. Respect. Let's get it. Peace and blessings, y'all. Yeah, peace and blessings. Hope everybody is safe. God bless to everybody. Be easy. Hey, yo, let me say this, man. When it comes down to it, right? Like for the Vikings for the rest of the season, win or lose, it don't even freaking matter, bro. Like it matters, but win or lose, I'm always going to be a Viking fan. There's nothing that's going to change me from being a Viking fan. I love this team. I've been a Viking fan since the Randy Moss days. Not the beginning of Randy Moss days in Viking when he got drafted. I don't go that far back, but I gotta look up the game. And I'm gonna have to talk about it because there's a game when the Vikings went against the Eagles in the wild card game, and the Eagles beat us and beat the Vikings, and I seen Randy Moss play for the first time. And I was like, yo, who is this dude? Who is this guy? You know what I mean? And that's why I was a Viking fan ever since then. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. Hey, yo, TY, bro. Why do you keep doing this, bro? TY, I'm calling you out, bro. TY, I'm calling you out, bro. He said, shout out to all my Fly Eagles. Man, Fly friends, we will the Vikings how to no. We're not even gonna do that. Why do y'all do this? See, look, I got a lot of love for some of y'all Philly fans, but some of y'all be just talking, man. The Vikings are better than the Eagles. I don't even know why you're saying that. Why are you even saying that, bro? If the Vikings was to go against the Eagles right now, we will beat the brakes off of y'all. If we play y'all in the playoffs, we're going to beat the brakes off of y'all. Y'all know the vibe. Stop playing games. Stop playing games on this live, TY. I'm calling you out, TY. Stop playing games on this live, bro. if the Eagles play against the Vikings right now, we beating the brakes off them. I don't know, though. That's going to be a hard game because Barkley's having a good season, and Jalen Hurts is starting to run the ball a lot. Like he's a true dual quarterback, so it's going to be tough. He's getting into his bag right now, so I'm going to keep it real. It's going to be a hard game, but we still going to win. We still going to win that game. Just to let you know that. But, yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. I truly appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. So that's what's happening right now. I just had to do a quick little live real quick and talk to my YouTube family about the Vikings right now. I will be live a little bit later, do a play-by-play for the Sixers. It's going to be the Grizzlies versus Sixers, and we're going to see what happens with that. Sixers should win. I hope they win. But yeah, so we got a lot of work to do. It starts Sunday night. I should be live with the crew, but if not, I'll be live by myself. And we'll be talking, vibing about what's going on with the Vikings, and hopefully we get this dub. We need to be 6-2 after the week 9, so I'm looking forward to it. You know what I mean? TY stands for troll, y'all. Ignore him. Yeah, man, he be trolling me. I be like, look, and I be like saying, I be talking to him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, because I invite the smoke, but TY, man, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, man. You just know what to say, bro. And it's like, Eagle fans, sometimes Eagle fans just get on my dang nerves. I'm not going to sit here and lie. You want to know why? Because all my family members are Eagle fans. I can't stand it. My oldest son is he's an Eagle fan. I can't stand it. I put a Viking, he plays soccer, right? After his game, it was a little cold outside, so I took my hoodie off. I had a Viking hoodie on. I put my hoodie on my son, and he took it off. He said, I don't want to wear this. I'm not a Viking fan. I'm like, oh, so you want to be cold then? All right. You want to be cold then? I'm like, what's going on? You don't like the Vikings that much? You don't even want to wear my hoodie? It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Could be worse. Just look at the six. Oh, whoa. Seriously, Larry. Yo, you ain't lying. We looking back. Hey, look, Larry, you ain't even lying, though. Wait, I don't even want to get it. Hey, I don't even want to get into this. I'm about to do the play-by-play a little bit later. I don't even want to talk about that because I feel like I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. I was just talking about it for an hour with my boy Tony Eastwood earlier today. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, man. I don't want to talk about it. To all my L friends, just watch man, whatever. Go Vikings. Everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button. I'm about to get off. But yeah, if you didn't hear, we got a couple of players out. We got Blake Cashman and Taki Tamani. If I jacked his name up, my bad. But Blake Cashman is out again, y'all. And everybody else looks like they're good. Besides Evans and Reisner are questionable. We'll see if they get in the game. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. When it comes to the defense, we got to step our game up. When it comes to the passing defense, we are absolutely terrible. We're ranked 30 in passing defense. And then when it comes to offense, right? Hold on, I think I got away from that. When it comes to passing offense, we're ranked like, what are we like? What was he, 20-something or something like that? We got to do better. We got to be better. We got to be a better overall team so we can get these dubs in a row. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm getting off. We'll say that. Like, yeah, you ain't lying. Hey, you ain't lying, bro. I got to say that for late. Sixers will win the chip. Yeah, I believe that, but we got to get healthy. We got to get healthy. We got to see our plays on the dang on court. You know what I mean? That's my biggest thing. You know what I mean? How you going to win if you ain't on the dang on court? But I'm going to say that for tonight. I'm going to talk about that tonight. But thank you for everybody that just jumped on. Hopefully you're being safe and you're enjoying life. Live life to the fullest. And I'm getting off. God bless. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.